You gotta stop doing the bro split. It's average at best. It's one of the least efficient forms of training your body. So here are a few ways that you can really optimize your scheduling and programming stacks for optimal growth, gains, and obviously functional strength. Let's get to it. Now, it's important that you create a program that works for you. As we've covered in the previous videos, you have endurance, strength, and power days. Now, this is an optional day, but it really only applies for our first one, which is going to be your full body workout. Now, when it comes to the full body workout, you're going to really primarily be working on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule. Now, if you do want to go lighter and drop the reps and the sets, a 5-day option is great. This is going to be perfect for those that are really just getting accustomed to the gym, that are starting their weight loss journey because you're forcing your body into endurance mode just by all the activity that you're doing. You're going to be focusing more on fat loss. And as always, you're going to be adjusting those sets and the weights as needed. But a good rule of thumb is to really focus on those first days being your power days. Wednesday is a solid strength hypertrophy day, and Friday tends to be enough of the recoveries kicked in so you can get back to power. And as you can see with these splits, when you see the two colors, know that these are the times where you can alternate between power or strength training, and in those optional days off, really more so endurance training, just focusing on that cardiovascular and that muscular endurance. So our second is going to be our upper body, lower body 4-day stack. Now, this one's very straightforward. You're focusing on upper body movements first day, lower body movements the second days, and then you are going into approach the rest of the muscle groups that you really didn't hit for the rest of the upper body and the lower body. So you can always think about this being push and pull, whatever you like. It's how you can make it. Now, as always, I recommend these are the following stacks that you can do to ensure that you have proper growth and progression in your training. Also, in mixing in those endurance and strength days, just focuses on giving the body a little bit more time for that systemic rest that we talked about in previous videos. We have number 3, our push-pull leg 6-day rotation. Now, this is the most training that you'll be doing, so it's really recommended for those experienced lifters, but again, you can always adjust this depending on where you're at in your journey. Now, I like the suggested stack here because as you build towards the end of the month, you still focus on those maxes. You're really pushing the power and the strength and force production, but you're still getting a nice balance of hypertrophy with the strength training. Now, that last week's a doozy because you focus on endurance and strength in order to really build that mind-muscle connection, give your body a little bit of chance to rest and recover, and then at the end of the month, you have a great opportunity with some maxes that you can do in these last 3 power days to see your progression throughout the month. We have our fourth and final 5-day upper body, lower body push-pull leg stack. This is a great workout because it does utilize the more compound movements of the upper body and lower body, combining them with the more isolating push-pull leg days. Now, Monday and Tuesday, you're gearing everything towards power and strength training. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you give yourself a little bit of a break with some endurance training just to build more of that mind-muscle connection, and overall, dabble in some power and strength days too, just to keep up with your gains. Now, when it comes to all of these, they're just different ways to train. The most important thing is consistency with each one you do. It's cool to mix and match, but again, just be consistent with it. Give yourself and your body 2 to 4 weeks for each method that you try, and check out the gains at the end. If you try these out, let me know in the comments. And again, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe for more fitness happenings every Tuesday. We got more juiciness coming next week. Love you. Peace.